14, 16, 15,
14, 13,
12,
11, 10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2, 1. Hello, Skywalkers.
Hey, hey.
Welcome to the wraparound recordings. In fact, the full recordings of today's episode.
That's right.
Alrighty. Guess what we're going to be talking about?
Wait a minute. What do we got?
Star Wars Starfighter.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Maybe a little Spaceballs too. We'll see.
Okay, well, I'm going to need your clappy claps.
All right. Here we go. This is the way to clappy claps.
Excellent. Okay.
Mm.
All right, are you ready?
I can't see where the microphone is.
Oh, it's right in front of you.
I can see that. Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is what you can look forward to on our big game episode 546 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers. Chances are, by now, you've seen the Mandalorian and Grogu Super Bowl big game commercial. And chances are, you have an opinion.
Now, ow, wasn't I supposed to take this off? I was supposed to take it off.
Yeah.
Hey, Skywalkers. So, done. Whoosh, here we go.
So then you're gonna be looking at me like, hey, get
Yeah.
your helmet on.
Okay, hold on.
Ready?
No. To reset my glasses. Okay. I'm ready now.
Okay. Is it in focus?
Yes.
Hey, Skywalkers. Chances are, by now, you've seen the Mandalorian and Grogu Super Bowl big game commercial. And chances are, you have an opinion.
Coming up, we'll give you our thoughts, tell you what came to this creative decision from the Lucasfilm and Disney team, read your comments, and give our detailed deep dive analysis.
But until then, this is the way to Skywalking Through Neverland.
Okay.
Can you sit up a little bit?
I look squished because the helmet goes so
Yeah.
low.
Okay. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Okay. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah. Gotta take that off. Hold on. I can help you with that.
Okay.
Keep fixing your hair.
Oh.
There you go. Looks great.
I don't have helmet hair. Not
No,
today.
not anymore. Hold on. All better.
So should I say if this is too big now? Okay. Well, Skywalkers, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Skywalking Through Neverland on YouTube to see all the clips and additions we put into the video version of the show, especially when we talk about the Mandalorian and Grogu Super Bowl game spot and we play it.
I'm so sorry. Give me the helmet.
Mm.
Okay, now the set is complete.
Okay.
So we just come back after.
So I have to pat my hair, right?
Yeah, we did that part.
Okay.
Okay. if you haven't already.
Well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Skywalking Through Neverland on YouTube to see all the clips and additions that we put into the video version of the show, especially because we're going to be playing that Super Bowl big game spot and talking about it. So you can see it as we talk. Now, we are your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, and pop culture fandom. So, it's my favorite part of the episode, Richard. It's time for your weekly Wookiee hug and your little sprinkle of pixie dust for our very special family of Skywalkers.
All right, now we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond-level Disney vacation planner travel agency. Can help you book your trip to a Disney park around the world, a Disney cruise, or to a Universal Studios theme park. And best of all, this service is free to you of charge, no charge to you whatsoever. So head over there to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote and tell them this is the way I want to plan my vacation.
I love that.
Thank you.
Now, Spirit Jersey has their own Star Wars and Disney license. They have some really cute Mandalorian and Grogu Spirit Jersey that I have, and they have that outside the parks. So you can get that at spiritjersey.com, and then you can always get free shipping by using the code SKYWalkNeverland, which is SKYWLKNVD. No vowels.
No vowels up in here. All right, now we are recording this from Long Beach, California on February the 10th, 2026.
So, Richard, what happened today in Star Wars history?
Well, let's go back 14 years to February the 10th, 2012, when The Phantom Menace 3D is released in 2,655 theaters, which seems like a very paltry amount these days. And it grosses $43.4 million.
Wow.
Now, this version of the film is identical to the 2011 Blu-ray release, with Industrial Light and Magic supervising the 3D conversion. Sadly, this is the only Star Wars original trilogy or prequel film to be released theatrically in 3D.
Right, and they had plans to do all the prequels.
Yeah.
But then Disney bought Star Wars and scrapped that.
You can go back to even further than that. The first 3D conversion was the opening scene to A New Hope.
Oh.
And they had screened this at a Show West convention.
What?
Like 2010, 2011. Everyone went crazy.
Yeah.
Then they put all the money into the prequels, and then Disney bought it, like you said, and they said, you know what, let's not release Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith theatrically, because we're gonna put all of our money in the new Star Wars.
Right.
But you can still see these 3D conversions at celebration conventions. Oh, that beginning scene to Revenge of the Sith is just brilliant in 3D. Now, you can't have a Star Wars release without a big campaign blitz. Now, there were new Hasbro toys. McDonald's offered those fun Happy Meal toys, the battling tops with lightsaber spinner mechanisms. Fans in France, they got a Jedi burger, which was a Darth Vader burger or a Dark burger.
Oh, right.
As an homage to Darth Maul on a red bun.
I remember seeing this. It looked so weird.
Yeah. Not sure I would have wanted to eat it, but I would have purchased it.
Yeah, just to take pictures, right? Instagram pictures.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all you wanted to do with it. Now, Pepsi Lipton, Lipton iced tea, they promote their brisk iced tea and fruit juices with an ad campaign where a stop motion Yoda and Darth Maul face off in the ultimate brawl. So after seeing this, I don't want to hear any complaints about how off-brand the Mandalorian and Grogu commercial was.
Oh boy.
There's a history here of commercials not really lining up to the Star Wars brand. See, it all comes around to that.
Okay.
And we'll get to that in just a few minutes. You know what? Let's just do it now.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk Mandalorian and Grogu and the Budweiser and the Clydesdales mashup. How was that?
That was good. Let's do one more of this.
It's gonna be hard without knowing the.
Okay. But yeah, that's true. Okay, no, that was good.
All right, speaking of which, let's talk another mashup, Mandalorian and Grogu and Budweiser and Clydesdales.
Cool. I like that. All righty. Man, I wish there was more people on. But we have a lot of people's opinions.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's okay, yeah. We want your opinions, everyone.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Can I wear this?
Yes, but it looks silly. Here. I think it's really small. So it would fit on. Is this for a kid?
Yeah.
Try that. Hello. Wow, that looks silly.
It does. I'll wear it for just the opening.
Okay. Hold on. The eyes are.
You know what? As we say action, you look at me and just go, no.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. We come out of it, and
what are we coming out of?
we're coming out of the. So when I say action, you just look at me and go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And action.
No.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, now let's talk some Mandalorian and Grogu and hair design. Now, in the weeks leading up to Super Bowl 60, we were led to believe there was going to be a new Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. What we got was something different, something much, much more different than we could ever have possibly imagined.
Now, what we got was a commercial parody of the classic Budweiser commercials. To no surprise, fans were very divisive on this. Now, coming up, we're going to go over the commercial, what led to this decision, because we did some research on that, our reaction, your reactions, and the overwhelming response we got from our social media.
Now, to summarize the commercial, not going to say teaser, not going to say trailer, because it was a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Legendary actor Sam Elliott narrates the 36-second Budweiser parody. Legendary actor Sam Elliott narrates the 36-second Budweiser parody, which was directed by Mandalorian and Grogu director Jon Favreau.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
What?
Now here we see a sleigh being pulled by what we think are horses across a snowy tundra. But then we see the muzzle and furry legs of not horses, but tauntauns. Din Djarin then hands over the reins to the hover sleigh to little Grogu sitting next to him. The two look at each other and continue on their journey, guided by 4 galloping tauntauns. And the commercial concludes with Grogu reaching up to the face of a tauntaun, as the narrator reminds us that Mandalorian and Grogu will be. As the narrator reminds us that the Mandalorian and Grogu will be playing only in theaters. That's very important. Only in theaters, not Disney Plus, because I've heard too many comments from people saying, "Is this going to be on Disney Plus? On Disney Plus? Is this a new season?" It's like, no, only in theaters.
Yes,
only in theaters.
It is the new film.
So okay, so 37 seconds later from the start of the commercial, we all had our opinions.
Yeah.
We all had our opinions. So Sarah, unload.
Okay. Also, I want to invite the Skywalkers who are watching right now to let us know what your very first reactions were to this trailer. Perfect. All right. So first of all, I watched it and I was expecting a Mandalorian and Grogu trailer that we could dig our teeth into, new shots, new things that we could analyze. So this was not that. So at first I was very nonplussed, as I was expecting a true trailer. So, however, this was a Budweiser parody. So it took me like several minutes to be like, okay, let's calm down. And upon further thought, you have to take into account that the audience for the Super Bowl is far different from the audience of Star Wars fans. And so this trailer was for them, not for us Star Wars super fans. And what I feel like it was really just putting the movie into the forefront of the minds of the Super Bowl audience. So that would be my initial reaction, and then my thoughtful reaction. And so this trailer really created a conversation for better or for worse. And I think that's what Lucasfilm was intending to do. And it really tapped into the nostalgia of those Budweiser Clydesdale commercials. So really, if you think about it, the Grogu touching the nose of the Tauntaun was like the dog licking the Clydesdale's nose from the 2024 Budweiser ad. And also the horse traveled through a snowstorm to deliver the Budweiser, which these Tauntauns are obviously traveling through some snow. I don't know what they're delivering. I guess they're delivering Mando and Grogu to their next mission.
They're delivering Coors Light.
Oh, that's funny.
I got a couple of comments in the Sky chat.
Perfect.
Sky
Okay.
Dance Dawn 5588 says, I can't imagine it smelling very good behind 4 Tauntauns.
Oh, how funny. Oh, cool. Tough Luck has a lot to say.
Yeah. After the first...
Wait, gotta start here.
Oh, here we go. While I was hoping for a new, full, much better trailer, which I hope we get in a few weeks to play with Pixar's Hoppers. Ooh, good point. I do appreciate the cleverness of the ad. We got to appeal... cleverness of the ad. We got to appeal to non-Star Wars fans and casuals. All right, you hit on a very, very good point there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do one more, then I want to read my...
Okay. All right. Well, Tough Luck goes on to say, when we do get the next full trailer for Mando and Grogu, I hope it's much better presented, better edited, more cinematic with better color grading, and comes out at a time without controversy. Oh, boy. That's asking a lot, Tough Luck.
All right, now Hoppers comes out when?
Okay, I think it's the 20-something of February.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's only like a week and a half away.
Yeah.
Which means I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna predict that Lucasfilm and Disney are going to do something within the week.
Ooh.
Because this is way too divisive. So I think they're gonna want to change the conversation very quickly.
Sooner than March 6th.
Much sooner. Hoppers comes out March 6th.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get something, I'm gonna say, within a week.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to change this all up.
Oh, all right. So what was your reaction, Richard?
All right. You know when you're watching YouTube and you see the ad before the video you want to watch?
Yes.
I thought this was the ad before the ad. So I wasn't paying that close attention to it. And then I saw the muzzle of a Tauntaun and was bowled over. It's like, wait a minute, rewind this, because I wasn't really paying attention because I was waiting for the little skip button.
Wow. Yeah, that's telling.
Yes, it is, especially with a YouTube audience.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I like it's been said before, I instantly got where they were going when we saw the snowy tundras and the beasts of burden, whether it be horses or Tauntauns. I could see where they were going with the commercial and parodying and replicating the old Budweiser commercials, which are so iconic.
Right.
So, like everyone has been saying, they see this, they go, wait a minute, is this a beer commercial? So they got the imagery correct. Mm-hmm. They got exactly what they were going for, and equating the Tauntauns to the horses, the Clydesdale to the Budweiser commercials, which play a huge commercial every big game. Mm-hmm. So all those boxes have been checked. Now, it did take me a few minutes to wrap my head around this whole concept, since a Star Wars movie was parodying a beer commercial. It didn't make any sense, but then the more I thought about it, I realized who they were targeting. Right. They were targeting Super Bowl viewers, which are how many millions and millions of people, and they all, once again, they know those Budweiser commercials. So whether it worked for Star Wars fans or not, I think it hit all those eyeballs.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now, when they see movie posters for Mandalorian and Grogu, like, hey, I remember that commercial.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's going to connect. So whether it worked on a Star Wars level or not, I think they hit their mark.
Okay.
Now, once again, I'm not agreeing with the concept, but I understand where they were going. Now, I do believe, like I said before, they're going to release a full story trailer within a week.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll find out, because it's only been 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. So Maria is saying that I enjoyed this trailer better than most. Great, Maria.
Yeah.
We love your taste. It's so fun.
Yeah. Be careful. Don't call it a trailer.
I know. It's not really a
It's
trailer.
an ad. Yes.
Yeah. And Skydance Dawn, the ad was great exposure. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And no, we are not attending Star Wars Night May 4th unless Disney reaches out. So we'll see. We did not get tickets. Are you? Let us know.
All right, now to understand more about the creative decision making, we pulled some quotes from the trades and some big sites the morning after.
This is really telling.
Yeah.
I love these. All right, so shall I read this part?
Please.
All right, so Disney's executive VP of creative marketing, Jackson George, says Grogu is more than a character. He's a pop culture phenomenon. Writing alongside the heroic Mandalorian, he brings lightness, humor, joy, and an instant emotional connection that transcends the moment. The big game spot celebrates how deeply we love and connect with these characters, reminds us of the fun, heart, and spectacle that defines Star Wars, and offers a bite-sized promise of the experience audiences will get when they see these two beloved icons on screen. Okay, whoa. All right, now this I'm curious about that bite-sized promise of the experiences audiences will get. Does this mean that we'll see Tauntauns pulling Mando and Grogu? No, you don't.
No. Well, this answers the big question. Will we see some of what we saw in the movie? Tauntauns pulling a hovercraft.
Right.
No, this was just a fun parody used to connect to the Super Bowl fans.
Okay.
I think that what they mean is tone.
Well, okay.
Not footage.
This is my question, because the tone of this commercial was very, I don't know, tongue-in-cheek, yet speaking to the nostalgia of those Budweiser commercials. So is this what we can expect from the film, this kind of tongue-in-cheek tone? Because the Tauntauns looked a little goofy.
Well, it was for a quick commercial. They're not going to put in... Right now, they're making Mandalorian and Grogu and Starfighter.
Right.
So they're not going to take away all of their effects artists to do the commercial, which is going to take some time. So yeah, the effects didn't look as rendered as if they were going to be in the film.
Okay, but my question to you is, do you think that tongue-in-cheek tone will be very present in the Mandalorian and Grogu film?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Just knowing Dave Filoni's style,
right?
He's not tongue-in-cheek like the way Lord and Miller were going to do with Solo.
That's what this feels like, almost a Lord and Miller trailer, doesn't it? Like,
yeah, I could see them directing something like this.
Yeah.
But no, I do not believe the tone will reflect what we're going to see in the movie. And judging about what we've been seeing in the trailers, there's been 2 trailers.
Right.
And that tongue-in-cheek tone we did not see in those trailers.
I think we saw it a little bit, like Grogu stealing the snacks.
That's not tongue-in-cheek. That's more a comedic bit. That's not tongue-in-cheek. Is like
Okay, like almost breaking the fourth wall.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like, you get that?
Okay.
That's more the tongue-in-cheek that they were referring to. But yeah, I do not believe that.
All right. Skywalkers, let us know what you think. Fernando Zayas is saying, unfortunately, I think this was a fumble. Oh,
wait a minute.
What you did there.
Is that a football reference?
Yeah, that is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, so shall we move on to another comment here? So Lucasfilm's marketing brand leader, Ryan Stankovich, said that they wanted a Super Bowl spot, instantly iconic, cinematic, and quintessentially Star Wars.
Nope.
Interesting.
Nope. But I gotta ask, does that statement worry us? Did this ad feel quintessentially Star Wars?
No.
This is coming from the Lucasfilm marketing brand lead. All right. Yeah. I wasn't worried until now.
Yeah, that was not quintessentially Star Wars.
Unless this is just a template. This is boilerplate. That's more of what I was going for.
Well, let's see. He continues and says, our creative and marketing team landed on a unique concept that gave a nod to classic big game spots of years past.
Okay, we agree with that.
It captured the warmth, humor, and emotional connection between these two beloved characters and was the perfect next step for our campaign as we lead up to their big screen debut this summer.
This is why you need a Star Wars fan rep at meetings like this.
Okay.
So we can say, speaking as the fans, what's plan B? Or is that plan B? Let's go to plan A. Because to connect with a beer brand.
Well, that's not what he was saying. The emotional connection between Mandalorian and Grogu is what he's talking about. And the trailer, the narration definitely brings that to the fore.
Oh yeah, oh that's right there.
Right.
That's I was going a little
further.
Yeah, a little bit further than that. Yeah, to get the connection between Mandalorian and Grogu, we see that the two characters look at each other, heartwarming. I get that. That's fantastic. But I just can't keep going. I can't stop going back to the opinion, should Star Wars be parodying a beer commercial?
I mean, it was definitely a big swing.
Maybe I just can't get past that. The emotional connection, you got it. It's right there. Boom, check. Move on with your day.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, now Maria says in the Sky Chat, the Coca-Cola Polar Bears is my favorite Super Bowl commercial.
Holidays are coming. Holidays.
Okay, all right. Maybe if they have a Coke brand tie-in.
Oh, which they already have that Star Wars / Coke
with
cans
right
from last summer.
That
would have been a better parody.
Yeah, okay. So now we're getting somewhere. Maria, you should have been at that meeting and say, hey, you know what? Instead of Budweiser and Clydesdales, let's do Coke and the Polar Bears. We can still have that snowy tundra.
Right.
And now we have Tauntauns and Polar Bears. You have maybe a one-armed Wampa. It's right there. And it's more on brand.
Interesting. Or even Ewoks in the snow or something. But
if they want to go, if they want to relate and equate to a past commercial to get those nostalgic feels, that's what they should have done. Maria says, beer drinkers love Star Wars too. I'm not saying they don't. But
associating your brand with
at the end of the day, what do they keep saying? This is meant for a 12-year-old audience.
Which one?
Star Wars.
Oh, okay. Oh,
which is why I can't get it out of my head that maybe partnering or doing a Budweiser commercial is not the best idea. All right, so this is what Forbes.com had to say. It was fine and might have been cute in a vacuum, but there has only been one real trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu so far. No, there's been 2 trailers for The Mandalorian and Grogu. People keep forgetting about the Celebration trailer. And it's not being teased a year out, meaning if this was done like in 2025,
right,
then okay, we can have fun with it at this point.
I agree.
But being
with
so
that.
close to the release date, hey, let's get more on brand.
Right.
The film will be released just over 3 months from now on May 22nd. So yeah, they need to hit hard. The ad also caused some confusion. Wait, it did? With the ad also caused some confusion with viewers saying the special effects looked bad and believing it was actual footage from the movie. No. How could they believe that? How could they think that? And once again, they're not going to put a ton of work into the commercial when they got 2 films to make. Maybe they should have gone, hey, maybe we need to make these Tauntauns look a little bit more real, but maybe it was a last minute decision. Who knows? I love the cartoony Tauntauns.
I mean,
I love them.
So I think they looked cute as well. They just weren't the Tauntauns that we're used to. But
right.
I did appreciate the difference. Like, even though I thought they looked a bit cartoony, I did like the feel of them, and they kind of matched Grogu in that commercial.
Yeah.
I liked it.
You're not going to get Tauntaun puppets or stop motion Tauntauns because that wouldn't have been cost effective at all.
Right.
All right. So the article goes on. Still not great messaging all around, and the ad is not ideal. And the ad is not at a not ideal 2-to-1 like-dislike ratio on YouTube right now. By comparison, The Force Awakens had a 28-to-1 Rogue One had a 19-1.
Oh, like likes versus
likes
dislikes.
versus dislikes, yes.
Okay.
The actual Mandalorian and Grogu trailer had just under a 3-to-1 ratio.
Wow.
So it's, I guess right now it's pretty even
Yeah.
with this commercial.
Huh.
But you know what? At the end of the day, what's happening? We're doing a podcast episode about this. People are talking about it on social media.
Yep. People were, they're sharing in our chat right now.
Yeah.
Now, also, I feel like maybe, I know you say that they're not going to spend a lot of time for new things for this trailer. So I'm thinking maybe
commercial.
Oh, for this commercial. So maybe we will be getting these interesting looking tauntauns. We know that there will be a snowy mountainside with AT-ATs in the film. We have seen that from the previous trailer. So will we see this sled? You know, this was an interesting sled that we've never seen a design of before. And the tauntauns, will we see these in the film?
All right, that's a good point.
But not these exact shots.
No,
right?
no.
Be...
This is just for the commercial. I'm going to say no. We're not going to see this hover sleigh, and we're not going to see these particular tauntauns, especially. And you know that Lucasfilm and Disney, they're reading all these comments everywhere. So if the tauntauns in Mandalorian and Grogu do look like this, they're going to work very hard to make sure that they don't look like as cartoony. But I love the cartoony look.
I thought it was cute. I think we will see this hover sleigh. I think we will.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go out and call that.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
All right, but it doesn't stop here, because a lot of websites, they all jumped in on weighing in on this commercial.
Okay.
Polygon.com says the Super Bowl is a major event, so one would expect Lucasfilm and Disney to make a greater effort to promote their upcoming film rather than rely on the cute factor of their mascot character.
All right, I have something to say about this. The cute factor of Grogu is what sells.
And that's why they're making this movie, and which is why Grogu's name is in the title.
Yes, I mean, I remember. Do you remember? Okay, 2019 comes out. We see that first episode of Mandalorian, and we're like, oh my God, this cute baby. Everyone wanted merchandise. There was no merchandise because they weren't ready for it. They weren't ready for it. They didn't want to release the merchandise early because then there would be leaks. They wanted Grogu to be a huge surprise. And so I remember in May of 2020, when things were scarce and we were in the middle of the pandemic, like, just to get my hands on anything Grogu, I would like pay anything, any amount of money to get a little Grogu like plushie.
And everyone on Etsy heard that voice and said, you know what? If Lucasfilm and Disney are not going to do this, then I'm going to do this. There were tons of bootleg Grogu merchandise.
So my point being, Grogu's cuteness is what sells. And yes, they would absolutely be stupid not to rely on the cuteness of their mascot character. All right. So I hard disagree with this article.
Okay. All right. This article continues. What's frustrating is that Lucasfilm and Disney have proven they can produce amazing trailers. Their latest, Maul Shadow Lord, captures the intensity of Maul on the run and stirs intrigue and mystery around the origins of new characters, making it feel like a Star Wars trailer. All right, buckle in, okay?
Okay.
Buckle in. I got tons to say about this. Now, they've already done a traditional kick-ass trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu. Fantastic. Everyone loved seeing the AT-ATs on the edge of the cliff and Din Djarin ambushing the troops inside the AT-AT, and it was fantastic. But they're trying for something different here. There is much more riding on Mandalorian and Grogu than on Shadow Lord. They have to broaden their audience as much as possible. And what is a better way than the Super Bowl? No, nothing. The Super Bowl is it. You got to capture that Super Bowl audience to really expand your fan base or even the casual viewers. So they had to do something different, and they're targeting a new audience rather than promoting the film in a traditional way. I wholeheartedly think they hit all the marks on that, and they succeeded because, once again, everyone's talking about it. Now, this is reminiscent of when Bill Clinton was a guest on the Arsenio Hall show.
Oh,
Clinton.
What year was this?
This is 1992.
Wow.
Now, Clinton was just a politician from Arkansas. Okay. Now, he was running for president, and he took a risk and did something non-traditional to appeal to the younger voters by playing Heartbreak Hotel on his saxophone. We had never seen a politician relating to the audience in a way like this, going on a talk show, not talking politics, but hey, I want to join the band. Give me a saxophone. Let's play some Elvis Presley. This changed politics.
Yeah, what happened?
He won the election.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Clinton won the election. And you don't get anywhere by not taking a risk. He took a tremendous risk, and it paid off. And with Mandalorian and Grogu, they are swinging for the fences that are hopefully not too many parsecs away in the outfield. Okay?
Yeah. I don't know any like normal football fans. Like, what did they think of this trailer?
From what I've seen, they liked it. It didn't make them go, wait a minute, I want to see this movie now. But then again, I didn't read that many comments from them. I saw some casual viewers saying, hey, that looked fun. But so far, they just didn't come out and say, okay, now I got to see this film.
Right. Well, it wasn't a true trailer. It was just a fun parody.
Yes, and that's gonna stay in their mind when they see the poster. Oh yeah, I want to go see this movie now, and I'm sure it's gonna work on that level.
Okay. All right.
Now the article goes on. Ready for more?
Sure.
In comparison, the Mandalorian and Grogu Super Bowl trailer could easily be mistaken for a beer or car advertisement. Okay, you see the first 10 seconds. And it could not be mistaken for a tie-in like Pepsi or Coke or Kentucky Fried Chicken in the old Phantom Menace tie-in days where you see Colonel Sanders out on the Naboo battlefield. You're not going to mistake this commercial for an actual beer or car commercial.
No, not after you see the Tauntauns.
No, because not after there's no beer tie-ins to this. There's no beers and no beer product placement in the ad. So with that said, you're not going to mistake this for an actual beer or car commercial because there's no cars or beer product placement in the commercial. After 10 seconds, you see the Tauntauns, you see Mandalorian and Grogu, you're going to know what this is all about.
Well, plus, I mean, Super Bowl ads are known for being kind of fun at first, and then it's not till the end where you get your messaging.
Right, yeah.
And it followed that pattern as well.
How many times have we seen a commercial and go, what are they advertising?
Yeah.
In the end, you see the logo, but you have that tune in your head, and people are talking about the fun commercial, and it sticks with you. Once again, these commercials, they take a huge swing at doing something different to be remembered.
Right.
And they pay a lot of money for that risk.
And I mean, this definitely will be remembered.
Oh, very, very much so. All right, one last comment from this Polygon.com article. To say some Star Wars fans aren't impressed would be an understatement. Surprise, surprise.
Well, so Star Wars fans, this, again, we've kind of gone over this. This wasn't for them specifically. This was for the Super Bowl audience. But shall we go to our Facebook comments and see what our Skywalkers thought about this?
They had some thoughts.
Yes.
They had some thoughts.
Okay. Richard, why don't you read the first one here?
All right. David Manderville, he says, doubtful this scene is actually from the movie. Just a tease. Relax. Yes. I wholeheartedly agree with that one.
All right. Teresa Delgado Lutha. Teresa says, I don't know. I loved it. I thought it was cute and funny. I wasn't expecting a lot. The main way I operate these days in life is having low expectations for everything, and then most things will exceed my expectations. Well, there you go, Teresa. See, that was my problem. I had high expectations for this trailer. I wanted to dig into some interesting talk. I guess we are digging into some interesting talk. It's not the way we thought.
Okay, but think about what you just said.
Yep.
We had planned this big episode to dig into the trailer, shot by shot from the film. We didn't get that, but we're still having an episode where we're discussing this 36-second trailer.
It's been 40 minutes so far of our discussion.
And what everyone has been saying about it.
Yep.
I think Lucasfilm and Disney are like, Score.
Sitting back and watching everything
Yes.
happen. Yeah.
Wait, is this a goalpost here? Like this?
Yeah,
Score.
oh yeah, like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Uprights. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right. Ted Dastic Jr. says, if there wasn't a movie coming out in 4 months, it would have been fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We've gone over that. Yeah. All right. Scott Hume says, I would estimate that 99% of people in the US have no idea there's a Star Wars movie being released in 3 months, and this doesn't help with that. I think it does. It does help with that. But
I think we can't really say that until we see the next step.
Yeah.
And if people see the next Mandalorian Grogu trailer and go, oh, hey, there's a new Star Wars movie coming out, then they'll know that maybe we weren't hitting on all cylinders when it comes to advertising. But I think a lot of people will they're going to equate the new trailer that's going to be coming out with this commercial and going, hey, Lucasfilm, this is how it's done. And Lucasfilm's going to say, he, that's what we intended, for you to equate that commercial with the trailer with the new movie coming out.
So I'm curious if this new, I mean, we're assuming there's going to be another
trailer. There's going to be something to change the conversation.
Right.
Yes.
But, and if they can connect it in some way to this one, I think that would actually be ideal, because then you've already reached non-Star Wars fans, and then they could possibly connect that Super Bowl ad to another trailer. Like perhaps starting it with Mando and Grogu on that little hover sled, and then leading into something else that's actual trailer things.
I think they're going to want to get away from what we've seen in this ad. They're not going to do another tie-in, because then people will say, oh, it's just all about the merchandising. Well, come on, it is. But they're going to say it's all about like that scene in Wayne's World when they talk about we don't sell out, but while Wayne and Garth are drinking Pepsi.
Yeah,
eating Oreos. So it's going to be they don't want that to happen. So they're going to have a kick-ass trailer. They're gonna reveal something new, like maybe
they better
Grogu's first word. That
they can't put that in a trailer.
They're gonna have to do something to change the conversation.
You can't put that in a trailer
unless it's a big character reveal. They're gonna have to do something.
All right. Well, Joey Pittman, let's read his comment here.
Okay.
All right. He says, "Yeah, a Super Bowl spoof of the Budweiser Clydesdales. Very clever. Seems non-Star Wars sports fans hated it. Oh, I didn't see that. And Star Wars sports/football fans loved it. A new division in the Star Wars community. I loved it. Just needed Grogu's first word to be
what's up."
Oh, that's so funny.
That is so funny. So we're on the same page here. I think we're gonna see something that has Grogu's first word, and of course everyone will say, "Oh, you should have." Don't spoil that now. We want to see that in the movie, but they need to do something big, something huge. If they don't have that, what else could they do? A mythosaur. If we see the first image of a mythosaur emerging from the living waters, okay, that will do it.
Yeah,
that will do it too. All right, Tom Hodges. Hey, our good artist friend Tom Hodges says it was adorable.
Aw.
Rex Gordon says fans are turning quick, but I get it. I think they were expecting more. I thought it was good to see the characters. I think they were expecting more. I thought it was good just to see the characters.
Right.
Good to see the characters outside of the norm is always fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, their fans are turning quick. But then again, they want to get that Super Bowl audience. And I think that the majority of the Super Bowl audience is going to go, hey, that was pretty fun. That was pretty cute. And maybe a lot of them do know what a tauntaun looks like, so they'll connect that with Star Wars.
Exactly, yeah. Michael P. McLean says, I get what it meant to be creative, and it was very creative and probably appealed to more people than just the Star Wars fan. Maybe I would just like the first Star Wars movie we've had in several years to have a bit more serious gravitas in the promotion of it.
All right. Judging by those last couple of trailers, it was very heavy, very serious.
But you still got the baby in there to make things fun.
Yes, you did. But you got the man. That's some serious gravitas right there.
Right.
You got a lot in those last couple of trailers. Mm. All right. Wesley Paul Meekholmes. Hey, Wesley. He says, I thought it was going to be a crossover Budweiser ad, just Tauntauns instead of Clydesdales. It was weird. Nick Tears, he dives deep into everything, and he's got great analysis. He writes, "I'm very happy."
Oh, and Trisha Barr and BJ Priester weighed in. Trisha says, what they were spoofing are some of my favorite commercials. Well, of course, she loves horses. She works with horses. I love Mandalorian. I love Grogu. I love Tauntauns. That commercial I did not love. Aww.
But whether you love it, whether you hate it,
right.
Gonna go back to, did it work in the means of, are you talking about it?
Right. Now, BJ Priester says Star Wars doesn't have the credibility with the general audience to waste a Super Bowl slot on a spoof, assuming a position of strength that they don't have. For what it's worth, for months, I've had the Mandalorian and Grogu movie poster in my office, and very few people who see it realize, A, it's a movie rather than a Disney Plus series, and B, it comes out in May.
I got something to say about that.
Okay.
People don't watch commercials anymore.
No,
they really don't. Like we said previously, they skip over the commercials. They'll go into the other room for a drink if they have to watch a streaming service that has commercials.
Or you'll pay for the premium streaming service so you don't see those commercials.
Or if you are going to the movies and it starts at 6 p.m., you got to get there at 6:30 to see the beginning of the movie. The first 30 minutes, just trailers. And those few times we've gone to the movies, people don't show up until the movie's about to start. They got that all worked out. So they're not going to see it. It's a whole new world out there when it comes to promotion and advertising. And they've got to do a lot to put this in front of eyeballs. And just doing the regular commercials is just not working for any movie. It's Oscar time. I haven't heard of any of these films. Any of the, even like Avatar. Of course, we've heard of it, but I can't really remember any advertising for this. I don't remember any trailers. Right. I don't recall anything.
We also don't go to the movies like normal people, though. But you're right. I mean, when we go, we don't get there super early anymore because you don't need to, because you have your reserved seats.
And Avatar, The Way of Water and Ash.
No, Fire and Ash.
$15.5 quadrillion.
Oh, yeah, but mostly overseas. Okay.
You know what? Money is money. Yen is yen. Ruble is a ruble. Okay. So that's what I got to say about that. Advertising and promotion is a whole new animal. And I don't envy the people who've got to take this on now.
Well, and after talking over this, I feel like I am proud of Star Wars for taking such a big swing on this commercial. Like you said, you have to go out on a limb, take a risk. You have to spend money to make money. And I'm proud of Star Wars.
I am too. I'm very, very proud of Star Wars and the fact that they're taking risks. They're not being safe.
Yeah.
And I do not like a safe Star Wars.
And I feel like it's been too safe for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
All right. Maria says some of these articles were brutal. Well, they have to be.
Yeah, to get the clicks.
Yes. All right. Now, I want to do something fun.
Okay.
I want to do a deep dive plunge into the commercial to find that deeper meaning that may or may not have been there.
All right. So, shall we play the commercial on here?
Can we?
Oh, yeah. No. Put it back.
Okay, hold on one second.
Yeah. Video file. No, we're not going to use that. We're going to...
Okay. But I guess we can hear it too. Or hang on, everyone. We're going to try to...
Did we download it already?
Yeah.
Okay, where
go to the folder.
Okay, here we go. All right, yeah, give us a second. We're going to set this up.
Last one.
This one. Okay, fabulous. All right, if we get kicked off, we get kicked off. But, so...
Maybe not.
Sometimes we choose our driven.
Because we're going to read the audio.
Right.
But you just pause it when need be.
Can I pause it here? Can you? Or here? What?
Oh, sorry.
No. So get rid of this.
Okay.
We're not going to use this.
Okay.
All right. It's going to be kind of hard to. These are real small.
That's why I was going to just edit this in.
Oh. Well, I mean,
We can do this too.
let's try it.
All right, hang on there.
Yeah, give me
people.
a second. Trying to make this bigger for you. All right, where is it? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Don't do that.
Well, then that's
because I have to do this.
Then it's, okay.
So move your microphone.
Okay. Okay, how's that?
It's got to be like this.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So you want to start?
All right, now the commercial starts with tough guy Sam Elliott. Love me some Sam Elliott. He's the narrator, and in his Western drawl, he connects the Mandalorian to the Western genre, and that's very telling because they're going to adhere to that Western style that was so prominent in the first season of the Mandalorian. So now we know the tone of the film by having him narrate this.
You're saying that Sam Elliott is known for being in Westerns.
His Western drawl and being a tough guy.
Right. Okay. And so in that way, it connects to Westerns, which makes sense. I mean, the very first image we see in The Mandalorian season 1, episode 1, is Mando kicking down the door of a saloon.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's very Western.
All right, now we see tracks in the snow. But who
we do? Okay, here we go. Go ahead.
But now we see tracks in the snow, but who left these tracks? This says that we're about to see a mystery. So the filmmakers, Jon Favreau, he's telling you, we see tracks. Not going to tell you who left them just yet. This is going to be a mystery. So hang tight. And Sam Elliott says, sometimes we choose our path. And I ask, which path will we take on this ad? Will it be positive? Will it be negative? Which path? Will we see the absurdity or will we see something new and different? And sometimes that doesn't meet our expectations, which I say is very good. Next, we get a bird's eye view of this mysterious image of a wagon being pulled by horses. Is that what it is? Now we're at a high angle.
Yeah.
We're above the action. Does the viewer have the advantage here? That's what a high angle says, that the viewer, the character, has the advantage. The advantage. When we then see the wagon coming right at us from a low angle, we are about to be trampled. Look at this. There's a low angle. We're right in the way of this oncoming whatever it is. We don't know at this point. And then we're about to be trampled by what? Our expectations.
Oh boy.
Sam Elliott goes on. Oh, Mr. Elliott. Mr. Elliott says, other times the path chooses us. Oh, that says so much. Our expectations are going to be trampled as we see that these horses, they're not horses.
No.
They're tauntauns.
Look at this shot.
We expected them to be horses. We expected them to be Clydesdales. They are not. They're tauntauns.
But their feet look like Clydesdales. That's so cute.
So I'm loving the filmmaking symbolism here. Mr. Elliott continues, through it all, we keep pushing forward, driven by a deeper purpose. And that purpose here is to tell us to wait. Don't judge until you see it all. That is our purpose. Purpose in life, just wait until something happens, then judge. Don't be so reactionary. Wait until you have all the information.
Okay.
Din Djarin then tosses the reins over to Grogu.
Doesn't toss them. Grogu takes it with the Force.
By the unseen Force.
Yes.
Guided by an unseen Force.
Is what Sam Elliott says.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Grogu, he now has control of the narrative.
Oh. Oh, interesting.
Did we see this coming?
Yes.
No. I say no. It's the Mandalorian and Grogu. So I didn't see this coming. Well, will we see Grogu's backstory in the Mandalorian and Grogu starting from Order 66 all the way up to Mandalorian Season 1? Was he an unseen force at the Jedi Temple? There's so much to read into him pulling the reins from Din Djarin.
Okay.
Grogu then slaps the whip to make the Tauntauns go faster. And the narration continues. The journey never gets any easier. Oh, Sarah. Do the Tauntauns represent Disney and Lucasfilm? And Grogu is the face of the fans? The Disney Star Wars journey to appease fans will never get easier. And the fans will abuse them online just to make their subscriber number ascend even faster.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm. It all adds up. It's all right there. Everything we need to know is right there in this 36-second spot. Oh, I'm loving this even more. All right, Mr. Elliott continues. The bond just gets harder to break. Okay, now we are behind Din and Grogu, and we're looking forward. Lucasfilm and Disney are not looking back at the Skywalker saga. They have to look forward.
This I agree with.
Yes, this bond will unify them to get past the divisive sequels. I hate saying that, but you got to admit the sequels were very, very divisive.
Yeah.
Should they be on their own, and they should be on their own and not get. They should own them, not get past them. Step one: let Adam Driver do his Ben Solo movie. So don't bypass the whole sequel era, Disney. Come on, you get past it. Okay, get past it. Let Adam Driver do his Ben Solo movie. I think people then will be more accepting.
Okay.
All right. Then Sam Elliott says the big line, "This is the way." And we see the full picture of the Tauntauns, which represent Disney and Lucasfilm, and Mandalorian and Grogu. They're the fans. They're being carried through this new phase of Star Wars. The symbolism is off the charts.
And this new phase of Star Wars looks very fun.
Very fun and very different. And now we get new narration that reminds us that Mandalorian and Grogu is only in theaters. And with that, we see Grogu touching the face of the Tauntaun the way that he touched the Rancor in the Book of Boba Fett to calm the beast down. Now, this could be Jon Favreau's way of saying that the fans should tell Disney to relax. Grogu's got this. Grogu's got this. Or you can go the other direction and say, is this image calling back to that heartwarming scene in the Book of Boba Fett where Grogu's calming that rampaging Rancor? And this time, the rampaging creature is the fans, and he's reminding the fans to relax. I got this, Grogu says. I got this. Let's go work on both levels.
I think so. Wow. Oh, well, it's very cute. I mean, that's real cute right there. You know what? Looking at this trailer and these images, I'm just looking at the Tauntauns, and you know what? They have really big heads. That's what makes them cartoony looking.
Well, the Tauntauns did have big heads. Now, what do you think about that? Now, what do you think about that breakdown? Do you see it in a different way now?
Yes, I do. Yeah, yes, Richard, you've illuminated everything. Thank you.
That's all I wanted to hear. So you know what? Maybe Jon Favreau is telling us everything we need to know within the trailer, and like he's trying to say, wait until you see the whole thing and relax. Now I'm loving this ad campaign.
The journey never gets any easier, does it? All right.
And it really shouldn't, because you know what happens when things get easy? You get complacent, yes. And then you don't take chances.
So I do like, the other thing I do like about this trailer is that the narration does say, the journey never gets any easier, the bond just gets harder to break. And this is that bond between Mandalorian and Grogu. When I think of them, I think of their bond first. You know, those very first few episodes, like those 3 episodes of Mandalorian season 1, really solidified that bond. And it's symbolized by that little silver ball that Mando gives to Grogu after he's rescued him. And it's so smart that they're focusing on that in the narration of this ad, the fact that they're bond. Now, what I really want is that silver ball to show up in the movie, symbolizing their bond.
And I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
I'm sure Grogu's got that on a chain around his neck.
I hope so.
All right. So now, does this discussion change the way you think about this commercial? In the end, I would say, don't worry, we're in good hands with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Now, will the hierarchy affect anything with Kathleen Kennedy leaving at this precise moment? And now Bob Iger is stepping down
Oh,
to,
what are you talking
and
about?
Bob Iger stepping down, relinquishing control to
Oh,
Josh
tomorrow.
Josh tomorrow.
Right.
All that is all that coming at a bad timing when we're trying to put out a brand new Star Wars film that means everything to the franchise.
I mean, that's a big question. I would almost need another whole podcast to talk about that. But I think we're in good hands with Dave Filoni in charge of story from this point on. And I feel like we're going to get more connected things, whether it be films, movies, TV shows. I think they're all going to have a deeper connection that we have been missing from the last 15 years of Star Wars.
Okay. Now, Fernando in the Sky Chat says, how about an R-rated Star Wars someday? That's a big swing, and I hope they do take that big swing.
Eventually.
Yeah. So, with everything that's been said, I would impart this wisdom. Stay positive. The rewards will be great. We have spoken.
This is the way. Okay. Let's log into.
Oh, Maria says that she's
Force.
DVRs everything, and she hasn't seen a commercial on TV for a while. Normally, they'll start their big promotions in March.
Yeah.
So I think we're still a little bit. We haven't gotten to that point just yet, but there will be something else to change this conversation.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Couldn't think of Josh Duhamel's name.
I didn't know what you were.
Yeah.
You hadn't gotten to that point yet, and you're kicking
I
me. All right.
It was more of a kick. It was more of like a.
Well,
All right, guys. We're gonna start our
44.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Let's get this. Let's go to. Get rid of this. Now we're loading up the next thing we need, which is this. Share screen. Okay. All right. So this is ready. So we'll shout out and then we'll go to that screen. You
Okay.
ready?
Yep. Ready?
Yes.
All right. It's time for my favorite part of doing this whole show. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Sarah, now it's time to read the names of the Skywalking Force, the lifeblood of the Skywalking Network.
This is our Patreon. We love you guys. So huge shout outs to Anthony Kakias,
Benjamin Avachuko,
Blessed Cheesemaker,
Bryn McKinnon,
Carrie Hatch,
Chickafant,
Christopher Marino,
Cloyd Hatch,
Courtney Turkel,
Dale Erdman,
Dave Kerwin,
Don Glover,
Glenn Stein,
Jeff the Calf Caffrey,
Jeremy and Heather Hunt,
Joey the Pittman of the Disney universe, Joey Pittman,
John Liang,
John Zancanaro,
Julie Caruana,
Julie and James Gildersleeve,
Justin Smith,
Cato Toby Ryder,
Kelly Turkel,
Kristen Carr,
Laura Bryce,
Leanne Nelson,
Lisa Berry,
Meredith Duckworth,
Michael Corbett,
Michael Nip,
Mike Ward,
Nancy Steinman,
Patty Hammond,
Patty Nazarian,
Peter and Norma Heitman,
Raynald Gobey,
Sasha Barrios,
Scott Carmichael,
Scott Hume,
Taryn Bench,
Derek Beebe,
Wesley Meekholmes,
William Magalio,
and Win Patterson. Thank you to one and to all. Right now, we are accumulating receipts for our taxes.
Yes.
So we are really appreciative to what these Skywalking Forces are doing.
Yeah.
These things do add up.
Oh.
These
we
bills,
added up our website costs, our podcast costs, all the
libs and everything.
incidental costs. Wow.
And when it's right in front of you, it's like, Wow.
Yeah, you guys really help out. Thank you so much. And we hope you feel the benefit as Skywalking Force members, because you also get ad-free shows, you get our shows early, you get bonus content, and we just appreciate you so much. You get our love and our Wookiee hugs.
And we cannot say it enough, and I won't stop saying how much we appreciate you each and every month.
Perfect. Ready? Well, that wraps up episode 546 of
Skywalking Through Neverland.
We want to thank all of you Skywalkers for listening and watching and weighing in on our conversations on social media and in our Sky Chat. Now, don't forget to check out Meh. Okay. Go ahead.
Now, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. You can follow us at Skywalking Pod to see all the fun things that we add after we record our live wraparounds. That post-production is so much fun. And then join us every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time for Things We Want to Share. This is our weekly live stream where we share stories of things we've done that week. We do lots of trivia. Yesterday, we did romantic rom-com trivia in honor of Valentine's Day.
And we were so inspired by it that we sat down and watched Pretty Woman last night.
From beginning to end. That never happens.
No, it doesn't.
And we invite you Skywalkers to come on and share what you want to share. Glenn Stein came on and shared his story about meeting Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, it was really cool. Now, you can get autographed copies of our books, Today in Star Wars History, Parts 1 and 2, and Skywalking Through My Fandom, which makes a great gift at skywalkingthroughneverland.com/book. And also, Skywalkers, you can be part of the Skywalking Force and get your name shouted out every month. You can also get early access and bonus episodes. So this is our Patreon. We are just 6 members away from 50 Patreon members, and you can find that at skywalkingforce.com. You get ad-free episodes, you get episodes early, you get bonus episodes, lots of fun stuff. Starts at only $3 a month. So thank you so much to everyone who is already on board.
And remember, we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations. Their Disney and Universal trip planning service is free to you. So visit smallworldvacations.com and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Also, Spirit Jersey has their own Star Wars and Disney licensed clothing you can buy outside the parks. Right now, they have some really cute Valentine's Day merchandise. So you can head to spiritjersey.com and use the code SKYWALKNVD, which is SKYWLKNVD. And this code is in our show notes, and that gets you free shipping. I forgot to mention that. Free shipping. Woohoo.
Now, we are part of the Skywalking Network, home to more. Oh, sorry. Oh, how did I skip that part? How did I mess that up?
You messed it. Sky. Shh. Sky.
Please say it.
Shh.
It's Skynet. Okay. Sorry.
Sky.
We are part.
Meh.
We.
Don't do it. No. Do
I
it.
was trying to lead you in. We are part of the Skywalking Network.
Sky.
Home to more great shows like Talking Apes,
Star Warsologies,
and many, many more. Now, stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it to the show. And
always remember
to give the Mandalorian and Grogu a little slack this time around.
This is the way. And
Neverland on Alderaan.
All right, guys. Wow. Thank you for joining us. That was fun.
Maria
Am I stopping this?
says, this movie is making $1 billion, in my humble opinion. I hope you're right.
We hope we're right for Lucasfilm's sake.
Mm-hmm.
And our sake, Star Wars fans' sake, right?
Yeah.
Be fun.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so very much for joining us at such a spontaneous time.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's almost noon now. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are going to say goodbye and we're going to get to editing this show. So love you all. This is the way.